channel. This is a general reading for the sign of Sagittarius. It's a general reading, so what doesn't resonate with you, please let it go. The Hermit. 8 of Wands. 3 of Coins, 3 of Pentacles. So this is a message for those Sagittarians that have been alone for quite a while. Or the type of Sagittarians, the type of people that really likes to do everything on their own. They are masters of their own life. They keep to themselves. Maybe they're social, yes, they interact with other people, but there is something that they keep inside, something that they keep locked inside, something that they don't share, something very personal, something very deep that they don't share with anybody. So this message should resonate with that type of Sagittarian. So in this moment, what we see here is that they're working very hard on themselves and by themselves. Things are going well, but through a lot of effort, through a lot of hard work, which is nothing difficult for Sagittarians. A lot of effort, a lot of hard work, and they are beginning to see the rewards of this attitude. But there is a strong message here of not loneliness, but individuality. So let's see. This was going to come out. Le jugement, the judgment. Yes, again, we keep here getting the message of Sagittarians on their own. It doesn't mean that they're lonely. It doesn't mean that it's negative. It means really that they are individuals that keep very much to themselves, that keep their plans to themselves, that don't share very much with other people, but that they have a very definite goal in mind. And this type of Sagittarians, they are moving towards that goal, the goal that they have established for themselves, whichever or whatever that goal may be. So remember, this is a general reading. If it resonates with you, please adapt it to your own particular circumstances. Here we see that we are seeing an individual that is very cerebral, an individual that is that has a very strong mental process, someone who knows what he or she wants, and it's also ready and aware of the movements of life, of the wheel of fortune, how life is developing in front of them, and they are very quick to grasp the opportunities that the universe and life or destiny places in them. Here we see the Page of Wands and the Knight of Wands. We see here the Sagittarians in their physical vehicle, and at the same time this Sagittarian has a very strong mental force. They are working very hard towards achieving a goal, and they will achieve it. Here is that goal, and The goal will give them, and is already giving them, the process, the way that they are moving towards that goal, the path that they are traveling on. It's up to a point the reward for these Sagittarians. The difficulties are only challenges for them. This is the type of person that we're talking about. Someone who is very decided, someone that has a very clear mind and has a very definite goal in front of him or her, and is moving towards that regardless of whatever obstacles life may put in front of them. But these obstacles that appear here are very small, very really they disintegrate as Sagittarians move on towards what they want to achieve. Very interesting reading, very beautiful definition of the character and personality of these people who the message is directed to. Again, it keeps repeating this ambition, this desire, Okay, what we see here is a very integrated personality, a person of unbounded ambition, who is very decided to conquer everything that he or she has set his mind on, and he or she will conquer what he or she wants. There is a very strong energy in this Sagittarian, a very strong will, a very strong desire to conquer the goals that he or she has set in front of them. And we also see here that in this period Sagittarians are going to be blessed with very good energy, with very positive aspects, both astrologically and energetically. So for these Sagittarians that are in this quest, things are opening up, the ways are opening up, everything is a freeway for them to travel and to conquer what they want. And here what we see is product, things, material things, financial benefits, money. There is at the end of this layout of cards a great difficulty, something very difficult, something very hard that Sagittarians have to contend with. And these difficulties, this hardness, it is the other side of the coin. We see an individual that is very strong, very headstrong, an individual that is determined and decided to conquer what he or she wants. But in order to do that, there is one aspect of his or her life that they sacrifice, and that is something that at the end will come back to bite them. And that has to do with the interpersonal relationships. We don't see here anything related with any human contact. So I'm going to pull some more cards to see if we can clarify some of these setups, some of this layout. What we are seeing here is the description of a very strong personality, headstrong, with his eyes or her eyes fixed on the goal, on the objective, and someone who has no qualms into doing whatever it takes to get to that goal, to that objective. And also we see here that energetically, in this moment of life, everything is working out for them. Everything is working out so that they can move along that path without too much hindrance. But in their soul, in their inner self, there is a pain, there is a struggle, because they know that they are abandoning human contact, relationships, love, in order to pursue that objective that they have in their mind. Yes, again here we see the struggle, this struggle to become the king of the mountain, to arrive to this position of power. And that position of power, here we have the moon and the moon, that position of power, this emperor that they want to be, has another side, another aspect. And the aspect is one of loneliness and sadness. Somehow, when they get there, to that top of that mountain that they have struggled so much to conquer, they are going to feel a bitter taste in their mouth. Yes. And the financial and material benefits that they will conquer are not going to be enough to compensate for the loneliness that they are going to carry on their backs. They will have to resort to the memories of their childhood, of the times past, to be able to find some solace, some alleviation for the pain that they're going to feel when they get to that position. And they will see that these financial benefits that they hold on so tightly to are not going to be enough to compensate for the loneliness that they're going to feel inside of them. Well, what a reading. I hope this resonated with some of you. This is the reading that I have for you. I'm sorry to sound so almost like a professor, like, but this is what it is. So this is the message that I have for Sagittarians today. If this message resonated with you, if on some level this message, which seems to have been a warning, has been useful to you, please subscribe to our channel, send us a comment, give us a like. Thank you for being with us.